So I just woke up and this is a day in my life diabetes, type 1 diabetes edition. And so the first thing I do in the morning is obviously I wake up to my alarm, and the only difference from other people is that I have to check my blood sugar and calibrate it to my Dexcom G4, which is my continuous glucose monitor. And then if I'm eating something, I have to bolus for that. And obviously if I'm either high or low, I have to either treat my low or correct my high. So right now my Dexcom says 59. As you can see, I was pretty normal throughout the night, and then I had a low, which I treated that, and then I'm low again, kind of. So I take my test strips, which go with the Omnipod. I also take my Omnipod PDM. I take my finger pricker, which is the Accu-Check Fast Clicks, and also my Dexcom so I can calibrate. I'm going to drink some of this juice. This is lemonade. So that was about 6 carbs of lemonade. So it's 62 and my G4 says 59, I believe. So it's pretty accurate, but I'm still gonna calibrate. So I just hit down enter BG and I just hit 62. And then it just calibrates. Just so this is more accurate, I need to calibrate it whenever I check. So I'm eating breakfast, so I have to bolus for breakfast. So here I'm 62, it says, so yes. So it says, are you going to eat now? So I press yes. And then you enter the carb value, and I'm going to be eating 15 carbs. And I press enter and then confirm. And it suggests 2.5 units. So sometimes I adjust it if I don't think that it's the right number. I usually don't adjust it because my settings are pretty good. So I press enter, confirm, and then I hear that beep and I know it's being delivered. So it's being delivered to this thing on my arm right now, and you can hear it beeping, and it's the Omnipod. So it connects to the PDM. I'm also going to take my phone and set a timer for 15 minutes because you have to pre-bolus. So if I'm eating something like a fruit or vegetable or something that doesn't have the nutrition label on it, I always have to weigh it with this nutritional scale. So here's my banana being weighed, and I also have coffee from the French press, which doesn't have to be weighed because it's 0 carbs. So I'm going to be packing my bag. So first I carry my glucagon for emergency lows. And then I have my Omnipod PDM. I have my Dexcom G4, which is my continuous glucose monitor. And then my test strips, which I use to check my blood sugar. And then my glucose tablets, which have a cute pearl decorated thing. And then Accu-Check Fast Clicks, which is my finger poker. And then I have my phone, and I always carry an extra diabetes bag, so I have extra things if I have to change my pump. So I have like an extra pod, and I also have alcohol swabs to use if I have to change my pod. I don't know why I have like 6 though. And then I have my insulin vial, And then I also have my biohazard taker thing. And I always carry extra syringes just in case I am high and I have to give an extra bolus not using my pod. And that's everything I keep, and now I'm ready to go. Hey guys, so blood sugar update. I'm 55, I'm low again. So I'm in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot right now, and my mom's getting an almond milk latte for me because the almond milk here at Dunkin' Donuts actually has sugar in it. It's not the unsweetened kind, so it will bring me up a little bit. I think it has about like 10 carbs. Well, depending on size, but I think a medium I'm getting. I'm not sure. So yeah, that'll probably lift me up because right now I'm going shopping with my mom, and then later I have dance tonight. I'm on break right now, so yeah, today's a Tuesday and I'm on winter break, so I don't have school. So yeah, we're going shopping, and then I'm going to dance because I have rehearsal because I have a show coming up. Other than my glucose tablets right now for my lows, I also brought this fresh squeezed orange juice, and it's like made locally, so it's always nice to have like some type of juice or just something quick other than your glucose tablets, because like you never know if you need more, just something really fast acting. So I just like to keep that with me too. Having something for lows is really important, especially if you're like driving, because I mean, I have my permit right now, but I'm getting my license soon, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I always have extra glucose tablets on hand, because that's really dangerous not having anything. So yeah, just like you always have to have more than you think you'll need. That's my mom's alarm, because like my Dexcom G4 actually connects to my mom's phone, so she can always see my blood sugar, which is really nice because like if I'm at dance or something, like she can like see that. Oh, that's my mom. No. So my blood sugar is 81 going up right now, so we don't have to worry about having 911 on speed dial. Hey guys, I'm back home now. I went shopping, I went to the mall and to Marshall's. So now it's lunchtime. It's actually 1:44, so a little after lunchtime. But anyways, I'm going to be eating, I believe, 25 carbs. So I'm 139 right now. I'm still high. I know some people like 139. I don't like it when I'm 39. I think it's high. It's a high number. As you can see, my range is from 75 to 120. So this is above my range. So I don't need to calibrate, so I'm going to be putting 139 in my PDN. So I'm just entering 139. I'll show you. And I press yes. Are you going to eat now? Yes. So I put 25 carbs. It suggests 3.4, which I think is reasonable, so I'm going to be entering that, and I'll hear the beep. Okay. It's 1:46 right now, and I have dance at 3:30, so yeah, I have a rehearsal because we have a show in like less than a week. We also have a gala on Sunday, and I'm gonna be performing in that gala. So I have what the heck is going on right now? What? I'm done with this. Pod? Okay, hold on. I swear I've like never gotten this. This is so weird that right when I'm filming this video, this happens. Pod error, insulin delivery stopped. Change pod now. Well, guess I have to change my pod. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? Okay, so the pod is deactivated now, so I have to change it. As a result of the pod alarm, your bolus was canceled. But I have 2.35 on board. So okay, so this is what happens when this, okay, if something like this happens, it's like, okay, so I believe, oh my gosh, I think it was 3.4. It was 3.4, yeah. So I have 2.35 on board. So that means that I got 2.35 out of the 3.4. So once I change my pod, I have to give the remaining, so I have to subtract it. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna be changing my pod on camera. Okay. Okay, I'm back with my extra diabetes bag, which I used to change my Omnipod, or, yeah. So I have to change it, I have to use this, obviously. So I have the remote, so it says, no active pod, would you like to activate pod now? Yes. So I have this guy, and I'm wearing it right there. So I'm just gonna take it off. I could do a separate video on this, like how I actually, like the whole thing, but like I'm just gonna quickly do it right now because, okay, yeah. It looks like that. See that little tube? So that was in my skin, in my arm. And that's what the insulin, that's how I get insulin. The insulin goes through that little tiny tube. Okay. So I have this. I just peel it right open like that. In my bag, I also have a vial of insulin, which I need to use to change my pod. Because I need to fill the pod with insulin. This is Humalog. I also take an alcohol swab to sanitize 2 things. My new pump site, which is always on my arms. I use my arms for my pump. So it was on this arm before. I always switch, so now I'm gonna do it on this arm. Okay, and then I also sanitize the top of this vial just in case, because I am going to be sticking a syringe through this and administering that into my pod, and it's just better if everything's sanitary because everything in here is sanitary, and I just want to keep everything clean because, you know, it is going into my skin. So okay, so in this pod I have a syringe like this. Okay, so we got the syringe. I just screw this on and pull it off. So now I have this. So I'm going to be filling it up with air all the way to 150. So it's 150 units. I take my vial, stick it in like that, turn upside down and push the air in, so it's going in. And then I just fill it up back to 150 with the insulin. Okay, and it's always better when you don't have any air bubbles, so just flick it to get the air bubbles out. Then turn upside down, pull it. And I take my pod, this is the new one. There's a little hole right there. Just stick the needle in and you push it until you hear, actually no, you just push everything in and you're gonna hear two beeps. There it is. And even after the 2 beeps, you still push it in because You can put as much insulin as you want. I mean, there is a capacity, but like, you know, like you don't have to do it. You can do more than like, you can go after the 2 beeps, okay? So I pull that out, place it. I like to place it on a flat surface now because, and I like to keep it right next to my remote, which is this, the PDM. And then it says, so it says filled new pod with insulin, which I just did. After filling the pod, listen for 2 beeps, then press next. So I listened for the 2 beeps. They were there. So now I press next, and I just place this right next to my, to the pod. So because I like it when they're together, like, and now it's like kind of like syncing. So yeah. So it's syncing right now, and while it's syncing, I like to, I want to throw away the syringe that I just used, but I can't throw it away because it's a biohazard, because it's a needle. So I just have to take this little instrument. I like to just see this. I like to click it. So now it's a syringe without the needle, so I can throw it away. But yeah. So I just threw it away. And now the needle's in here with a bunch of other needles, and then you can empty this out and put it in your biohazard bin. So, you know, it's always better to be safe, and I also always like to put the vial back into the case. It's always It's always a good idea to keep your vial in a little protective thing like this. You can buy them online, you know, because it is glass, and if it breaks, that's bad because it's expensive. So yeah, it's a good idea to keep it. Okay, so now this is done. So basically now I get to take this little clear thing off. And sometimes if you do this has never happened to me, but sometimes the cannula, which is the tube, can stick out, but it's not, it's flat, you can't see it. So it's fine, so I can use it. Okay, so now there's, oh, so you press next. So now it says remove pod's adhesive backing if pod is wet or dirty, or adhesive is folded, press discard. If pod is okay, apply to site. So I get to peel this part off now. It's like a Band-Aid, basically. So this part's sticky, so it can stick to my skin. And see, that's the little hole that's gonna be, the tube's gonna be going through. So I can just place it on my arm. Okay, so it's on my arm now. I press start. It's gonna have 3 little, it didn't hurt. It hurts, okay, it hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad, okay? So it's just like a little, like, pinch. It's not bad. So it says pod is active, basal 1 has been programmed, check infusion site and cannula, is cannula properly inserted? And usually you can feel if it's properly inserted because you can feel it going through, and like, it's fine, like, I know it's in it. So you press yes, and now it's here. Okay, so my pod is changed, and previously when I gave the 3.4, I only got 2.35 administered because it was canceled because of the pod failure. So now I have to give the remaining 1.05 into the new pod. And I'm actually also going to be giving an additional 0.4 because I always give extra when I change a pod. It's just me. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I always find that I just need an extra dosage. I need an extra dosage when I change a pod, just because, like, I don't know, I'm almost high after a pod change, so I always give extra. So I'm just putting my VG in. Confirm. It should work now. Yeah, I mean, that just shows that, like, you never know what diabetes is gonna throw at you, like, so you always have to be prepared, because I could have been anywhere at this point. I could have been, like, an hour away, and if I didn't have an extra pod, that would have been bad. So I need to always have extra things, because stuff like that can happen.
Wait, are you in videos?
Yeah. Wait, what is this?
One arm move. I'm doing a tutorial. One arm in, the other arm in.
Is this going on YouTube? Yeah. Follow me. So my blood sugar is currently 79, so I'm just gonna drink a little bit of this fresh squeezed orange juice to get my blood sugar up. This is not a sponsorship. I repeat, not a sponsorship. Juice shows the label full out. I'm back in my room, just got back from dance. It's 7:27. I checked and it's 95 going down. So I just put in 25. So just 2.5, I think that's reasonable. Hey guys, sorry about the horrible quality, but I'm literally in bed right now and about to go to sleep. It's really late. It's not late. It's 10, but 10:02, but I'm really, really tired. I'm so tired, so I have to go to sleep now. And it's break, so like I should be going to sleep earlier because I don't have. I do have homework, but I don't have to do it late at night. So it says it's 66 right now. It's not focusing, but it's 66, so I'm going to have to eat something because I cannot go to bed at 66. That's a really dangerous number to go to bed at. Probably will cut up some fruit or something, you know. And yeah, so yeah, once I eat that, I'll go to bed once I'm feeling better because I actually can't fall asleep when my blood sugar is really low, or if I feel weird. And then I'm gonna have to make sure I wake up at night too, to make sure my blood sugar isn't falling or going up. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Well, the quality sucks right now, but thank you guys. Wait, maybe you can see me now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, like, let me know if you like this video. I tried to make it, like, kind of more real, like, you know, just kind of, like, follow me around. Diabetes edition, day in life of Diabetic. Yeah, good night.